So how's it going, my nofap and semen retention brothers? Hope everybody's still doing well on this journey. Everybody's still retaining. You guys are still gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom every single day, going forth about your lives and just becoming the best freaking versions of yourselves, man. Alright, so today's video comes from a question I had from a subscriber. Now, I'm going to do these a lot more often where subscribers can even email me different questions about any topic related to this. I could either email them or I could do an entire video about it, whichever way you guys want it. And today's video topic, we're going to talk about how sperm is actually reabsorbed in your body, hence giving that glow that so many men on semen retention nofap seem to go after. Now, I've already made a video related to the scientific ways of nofap and semen retention. You guys can check that out as well. I'll leave it in the description. But we're going to get into more of how it's reabsorbed and how you'll glow and just look better. And glow is not just about looking better. It's about giving a different kind of vibe and aura off that just shows that you're a lot more masculine, a lot more confident, and a lot more secure within yourselves. Alright, so let's get into it. So, sperm, the reproductive cell in your body. Now, we know that testosterone levels, if your levels are too low, what usually happens? You can't get an erection. If you can, you end up ejaculating within 5 seconds. You're going to be in a bad mood. You're going to most likely have bad energy. Not just the aura you give off, but you're going to feel pretty darn bad. You're going to feel weak all the time. You're going to start feeling lazy. You're obviously, because of all those factors, going to have a higher level of body fat as well. Now, if you have higher testosterone, it's not necessarily true that all of these are just going to be the complete opposite, because everybody has shit going on in their entire lives, you know? We don't know what the heck is going on in somebody's life, no matter how good it may seem or no matter how bad it may seem. You know, they might be going through some crazy stuff, but you know, they just give off this kind of glow and vibe that they're confident. You know, they just probably know how to get through situations better. So when you do not ejaculate, the sperm that you have stays within, obviously, your testicles. It stays 3 to 4 weeks, roughly about a month. All right, let's give it around a month, or let's just say 25. All right, let's just say 25 days. So around that time, the nutrients are going to start getting used up in your body. See, minerals and proteins are usually reabsorbed within 3 to 4 weeks, and they go to different areas of the bodies where they're really needed. Say somebody has a deficiency in something. The nutrients that you're not releasing anyway, they're going to start going to different areas. They're going to start going to, maybe you're going to start seeing less eye bags. You're going to see better hair. You're going to start seeing improvements in your skin elasticity. These different kind of things. You might even start seeing better muscle growth. Not necessarily that you just, you know, lay back and be like, oh, I'm retaining, so not ejaculating and I'm going to get better muscle growth. No, you got to work for those muscles as well. It's just that you're more than likely going to see gains faster if you put in the effort and you start working out properly, have a proper workout regimen, and you're retaining. More than likely you're going to start seeing gains just a bit quicker than the average guy who's ejaculating every other day. See, now the excess that you may have inside your body. Now, what ends up happening is, if your body gives those nutrients to the proper areas, right? If the sperm goes into the proper areas of your body where it needs the nutrients, the rest of it will more than likely just flow out through urine. Simple as that. See, and obviously other things that may happen in the beginning of the journey of nofap and semen retention for a lot of men is nocturnal emissions. Now, this is very common, especially for beginners on nofap semen retention within the first few weeks, maybe even the first few months. I would go up to about 3-4 months. That I still consider that as somebody who's new to nofap and semen retention. you will probably still have nocturnal emissions because your body is still adapting to the higher level of sperm in your body, in your testicles, and it just doesn't know what the heck to do with it once it gives off to a different area of the body. It's like, what the heck am I supposed to do now? So more than likely, either wet dreams may happen, or the better case, it'll just get out through urine. Now, around 75 days, this is the magic number. See, around this time is when your sperm actually becomes fertile. This means you're ready. 75 days, because it's roughly around, I would say 70 to 80, so that's why I'm saying 75. I always like to round it right in the middle. So around 75 days, your sperm becomes fertile. You're ready to reproduce some high quality freaking babies, man. You're about to, if you actually ejaculate inside a female and you've been retaining for about 75 to 80 days, you're more than likely going to produce a really healthy baby. But now let's say 75 days, you're already there. Now the reason there's a significance of 90 days is because, see, as I said, 75 days, baby's fertile. So now by 90 days, you're just going to keep increasing your sperm count. As you keep increasing it, your body's going to give it off towards the right areas where it really needs it. Like I said, if you have a deficiency in something, or if it really needs it in a particular area. This is why adding those extra 20 or so days is going to help you really change up your body physically. It's really going to start showing off tremendously. This is why these men get that glow, because 75 days, around that time, your sperm is like at its peak, prime. Now 90 days, remember, you're just making it better and better, if anything, because your body's adapting to another level of sperm in your body, another level and another level, and this level is increasing. Okay, it does get to a certain point or I believe it'll just stop and stay at that peak level. But by that time, you're going to be glowing physically like crazy, man. You're not going to have acne. You're not going to have crazy wrinkles. You're not going to have these dark spots on your face. You're not going to have bad eye bags or dark under eyes. You're not going to have any of those problems, because your body is so adjusted to a different level of sperm count that many men in this world actually do not freaking have. So this is the significance of that 90 days. This is why people actually say that once you get to 90 days, you're gonna feel like you're a changed man. Now, along with this, the mental state changes significantly. I'm talking about you becoming into pretty much the best version of yourself. Now, I'm not saying you become the best version at 90 days, because we're constantly learning every single day, different things, newer things, better things. So mentally what happens is you start adapting to that new level of confidence that you finally have, that new level that you really wanted from the very beginning. Around having that with you, you're going to start portraying yourselves in a different way. The way you talk, the way you act around people, it's going to give off a different vibe than, let's say, somebody who's on their first month of nofap or semen retention. You're just going to be an elite kind of guy. You're going to be the kind of guy who's always driven. You're going after your freaking goals, whatever you want in life. You're not saying I want things. You're going after those things that you want as well. So whenever you walk anywhere, alongside with you glowing physically, there's also a glow in your aura, in your vibe that you give off to other people. See, this is the difference. This is what people don't usually talk about. People just refer to the glow as just looking good. That is a big part. Yes, I understand. And I also, from that, understand that you guys are not really happy with your looks. And that's not great. That's actually very horrible, because you should be very secure within yourselves. Since God made you in His image, He made you perfectly. If He made you perfectly, who the heck is anybody else to tell you that you're not perfect? Makes no sense. All right. So you this kind of amazing vibe whenever you walk. People can tell this guy's confident. People can tell this guy is going after what he wants in life. And it just comes off that way whenever you walk down the street. Trust me on this, man. And not just females who can sense it. Males can sense this as well. I've had this experience numerous times where males and females, I'm not talking about males just because, you know, they prefer the opposite sex. No, it's not like that. Or the same sex. It's not like that. They just can tell that if I actually befriend this person, you know, it'll be a great thing in my life. You know, I could learn from this person. I can gain a lot of good experience from this person when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to wisdom. It's like that kind of level, even with a lot of females, because most men think that if it comes to male and female, it's just about attraction. No, it's not just about attraction. Screw the attraction, man. If anything, I don't even give a crap about the attraction right now. All I care about right now is bringing the right people into my life. And that's the kind of vibe I give off whenever I'm walking down the street now. I'm giving off the vibe that, okay, I'm after what I want. I'm outside because I need to get something done. And people can just tell. And if they want to engage in conversation, they will. If I want to, I'll do the same thing. You know, that's just how it works. But one thing they can definitely tell is that you're not just freaking out there, just wandering and just thinking about how you could make your life better. You just know how to do it. So you go after your goals. You know exactly what you want from life. This happens. All of this happens. The semen reabsorption, the amazing glow, physically, mentally, your aura, your vibe. This all happens around that 90 days, man. I'm not saying everybody's gonna feel it at 90 days, because every single person is different. Every single person's journey is different. The reason everybody started is different. So you guys may experience it maybe even in 80 days if you're lucky, 90 days for a majority of the people, maybe even up to 100 to 110 to 120 days for a lot of guys. For me, I experienced this around my 4th month, so that would be like 120 days. It's not 90 days for me. But see, that's the thing. Everybody ends up developing this kind of patience within them whenever they're on nofap semen retention. It just happens. You know why? Because they're disciplining themselves anyways. Once you keep disciplining yourselves, you know that you're on your way to greatness. Alright, man. I hope I answered the question of how the glow happens with reabsorption of semen as well. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below. If you guys have not already, please subscribe to my channel. I would highly appreciate it. If you guys want, you guys could please support me on Patreon. I got articles for you guys on there to help you guys become the best freaking versions of yourselves. And if you guys have any questions about God, semen retention, nofap, female attraction, whatever, anything related to any of these subjects, law of attraction, make sure you guys email me, man. I'll get to you right on the same day. If you guys even want, we'll even have a video chat. Remember, the first time anybody talks to me via call or FaceTime, whatever you guys prefer, first hour is completely free. You guys lose nothing, man. I'm going to give you all the knowledge and wisdom as I possibly can in that 1 hour. And remember, if you guys have any comments about any future video topics as well, leave them in the comment section below. As usual, let's be heroes, guys.